Hey guys, so I'm coming in with my shopping haul live this week, and that's just because we normally go shopping on a Thursday evening these days, but we didn't get to go yesterday, and Danny's actually working tonight. He's doing a late shift, so we done our shopping. We've just got back, we've just loaded it up, so that's why I'm coming live with you. So let's go through next week's menu. So Monday I have fish and parsley sauce. Hi! Let me know in the comments if you want me to share that recipe, because I don't think I have. Tuesday, stir fry. Wednesday, meatloaf. Thursday, crispy chicken. Friday, chorizo and rice, and that's that instant prompt recipe. I may share that as well. Leave a message down below if you want me to share that. I'm sure I said I would. Saturday, barbecue, if the weather's nice, and then Sunday, our typical Sunday roast. So I can see you all coming in and saying hello to me. Hi Kathy! Hi everybody. So yeah, I'm in live. I'm going to spin you around. Today is my big shop because we got paid today. So it's stocking up on as much as possible. As much cleaning products as possible. Like toothpaste, that kind of thing. Hey everybody. So let me spin you around if I can remember how. Oh, all the buttons have changed. I don't know if I can. I think they've updated it and I can't do it. Like, let me try and spin you around and show you. Oh, there we go. So Danny hasn't actually given me the receipt, so I'm going to have to update that in a bit. We spent over £100 though. The first thing we got was black bags. We don't go through a lot of these because we recycle, so we don't often have these, as you'll notice. And then I've got some alcohol-free mouthwash and some toothpaste. We like the sensitive one, so I always pick up things in pairs, or I like to keep things in pairs. So I have some washing up liquid, some bleach, some soap, and this is the one that I like for my downstairs toilet. I can see comments coming up and it's distracting me. Hi Michelle. I have some toilet tissue and some dishwasher tablets. I have some washing powder. So that's the non-food items that I got. Moving on to fruits and veg. I like to keep things in order. I can't help myself, I have to. I got some potatoes, some red gem lettuce. This was part of their Super 6, as well as their red onions. So I got some red onions and some brown onions, or white onions. I'm sure these are called white onions, but oh, British onions. Then I got some garlic. I've literally completely run out, so I desperately needed that. Hi Sue. And then I got some mushrooms and some tomatoes. I got a watermelon. We love watermelon. Some bananas, some easy peelers, cucumber, did I say cucumber? Mixed peppers, apples, bananas. These were the greenest ones they have. We like to get them really, really green so they actually last. Some grapes, and then this vegetable stir fry. This is the one that I like to add to my stir fry. And then I got this ready cut broccoli and cauliflower, because the thing is, by the time you cut it all off, you're not actually making that much of a savings unless you use the stalks for like broth or something like that. Then I got my chorizo sausage, and that would be for that rice dish that I mentioned. I got 2 bags of the chicken breast fillets, and I got 2 packs of thighs. This was on their meat offers, and they don't often have stuff in their meat offers that are actually useful to me, so I was really pleased to pick 2 of them up. So we'll use one next week, and then one I'll just keep in the freezer for another time. I got some beef and pork mince. I don't understand why they've started mixing beef and pork. I don't know if it's to keep the cost down, but the small packs are just beef, and then the bigger ones they only do in beef and pork. I have no idea why. Then I got some ham and 3 packs of salami. Obviously, you know, Danny's German, he loves salami. We got an array of milk and some yogurts. Little Ollie loves yogurts. Some spreadable butter. I think I might start switching to normal butter. Hey Lucy! Now that we are coming into the warmer season, because yeah, I do prefer that. Some hummus, some cheese slices. Cameron loves them in sandwiches, he absolutely does. I've got some ice poles for the kids, hopefully the weather's nice. I got 2 salmon pastes, I like this on a sandwich. Some Marmite, the boys' favourite. Well, not so much Cameron, but Liam and Ollie love Marmite. Some orange juice and some barley, that's for me. Some garlic granules. I tried to get my big one in Booker's, but all the other spices were like £3 and the garlic was like 7, so I swerved it and thought, well, I'll just get a small one. Then I did get a load of these pastas with the sauces, so I got the cheese, leek and ham, and then the macaroni, and the boys like things for this for lunches, and as we're coming into half term next week, they'll eat them. Danny has swapped out his trifle for these seeds. He's like obsessed with seeds at the moment, so we're teasing him and saying he's practically a pigeon. So yeah, they will take to work for his pack up. Some eggs, some squash for the boys, 2 olive oils. As you can see, I really do stock up on this shop. It kind of helps spread the cost for the rest of the month. A chicken and a beef gravy. Some sweet corn, some chopped tomatoes. Then I got some more of these hot dogs. The kids wanted those corn dogs that I made them before, so I picked up some of them. 2 long grain rice, 2 basmati rice, and 2 penne pasta. Some of these pan au chocolat. These are so good, but so fattening, but love them. 4 ciders and 4 Guinness. Some plain flour. Some porridge oats. Danny likes to eat porridge in the morning. He's good like that. 2 loaves of bread, and then I did get a tiger bread because I was feeling a bit hungry, and it's that kind of time, isn't it? So I'm going to have a sandwich after I've done this. Then I got 2 things of coffee, and then I also got some frozen pizzas, and that is because, let me turn you round. That is because I'm in London tomorrow. I'm doing hair, and as we all well know, Danny's not very good at cooking, so the boys are fully excited that I'm not going to be here, and they're going to have their dad's rules and their dad's pizza. How do I come up with a meal plan every week? Where's my diary? I have... one sec. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to do it one-handed. I have my list, and they are all the meals that I wrote down, and I do add on it. This is my newer copy. I have a rougher copy as well that was a bit older, but every recipe that is tried and loved I put on here. If we try it and we're not overly keen on it, it just doesn't make the list. That way when I am meal planning, I can just pull this out, and I also ask everybody what they fancy. If someone fancies something in particular, I try and even it out so we have a different array of meats each week and a balance of potato, pasta and rice, but it just depends on what we fancy really. Tell Danny with all those seeds he can grow a garden out of his ears. Yeah, he's actually in the garden currently. He's escaped you all. I was like, what if they want you, Danny? My little boy's 2 and so fussy right now. That's the only bit of that comment that I saw, because they literally flash up and then they vanish again. With my boys, they all go through phases of being fussy. When Ollie was little, he would only eat white foods, or cream, you know, like bananas, mashed potatoes, cheese, chicken nuggets, chips, crisps, anything that was that beigey colour. He didn't like anything of any colour on his plate, and the way we got round that was we just added like 1p to his plate, and he didn't have to eat it, it just had to sit on his plate, and him being used to the different type of colours. And then over time it was like, well, you try that pea, and if you put it in your mouth and you bite it, it goes pop. And he was like, go on, do it. But no pressure, but just, you know what I mean, that gentle persuasion. And over time, he kind of, but all children are different. Just because it worked for Ollie doesn't mean it'll work for your little one. You just have to kind of see what will work with your little one. But yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? You just have to try and be patient with them. Can you do some videos on cleaning and organisation? I have done loads in the past, and yeah, I kind of go through phases on my channel of sharing different things. But yeah, I'm cleaning continuously, clearly. I'm the only woman in the house, so yeah, I probably should do some more cleaning videos. I get some comments like, oh, I really like the video, but I skipped past the cleaning bit and stuff. And I'm like, oh, maybe cleaning isn't what everyone wants to see. So, but if it is, then I can definitely share that, because I spend a lot of time cleaning. So yeah, let me see if Cameron can go and grab Danny, because I haven't even showed you how much I spent. Cameron, my dear.
Yeah.
Cameron's over here. Look at my handsome boy. He done his GCSE today, so he's home early. Will you go and ask Daddy where the receipt is, because he never showed me how much I actually spent. You love a good cleaning video. I actually do. I really like cleaning videos. It really motivates you to get it done. Watching my vlogs. I love the fact that you're a budget queen. Oh, I don't know about that. I do try. I do try. We're in a new financial year, aren't we? My clock is completely wrong. I have this clock and it runs backwards. Needs a new battery. I hope the exam went well. His teachers are actually really impressed with the effort that he's putting in, and though it's half term next week, they're talking about getting like private tuition to come in next week for those children that are on the verge of passing and getting that C grade, because he's just on that cusp and he's really exceeding their expectations, so they want him to come in next week. Because I mean, you know what schools are like, a lot of people in the area just don't particularly like the school, but with my opinion with your school, they've been fantastic with you, haven't they? The support that they've given him is amazing. So yeah, I spent £117 and 2p, so later on tonight I will get on here and I will put that up, because my budget as of today is £400, so I need to deduct that from it, so I will always leave that linked of where I am at my budget. I'm really sorry I missed those comments. I have said to Cameron, if there's any comments that he can answer, to just type back. Hi Sammy! You and Danny should feel very proud. Your boys are so well behaved. They are a credit. They are. They are. Look how wonderful. He's so good. He's such a good boy. That's Danny's motorbike stuff in the back there. Yeah, they are. Ollie's our wrecking ball for sure. Any babe? He's laughing, he really is a wrecking ball. But I love the character of him. What is your food budget per month? £400 a month. Yeah, £400 a month, regardless whether it's a 5-week or a 4-week month, and that will be with cleaning products, toiletries, the lot. Honestly, food prices are going up. I'm going to try and stick to £400. If it means that I have to kind of cut down a bit, I will. But you know, prices are on the rise for sure. Trying to make a shopping list now help. Do you know what you need to get one of these from the pound shop? If you get one of these, so good, and then it breaks it all down: fruit, dairy and chilled, drinks, vegetables, meat and fish, food cupboard, pasta, rice, that kind of helps. And if you have that out on your counter all the time, when you run out of something, you can just jot it down, because when you're trying to do it on the spot, so I always have that out, and then through the week as I'm running out of things. What's my family go-to meal? I think the boys would probably say spaghetti bolognese is their favourite. Gonna figure out how much that is in dollars. Yeah, you have to do a convert, because I'm not sure what that is. The holidays, the food. Yeah, my boys eat me out of house and home in the holidays. What's my favourite food? I'm such a foodie, I don't have a favourite food. I tell you what else also helps with my cupboards. Look at this. Dun dun dun, sleeping with the enemy style. I always try and keep like 4 of everything, of the things that I regularly use, like tin tomatoes. So that way when I put this away, I will say, take my tin tomatoes, I will pull these forward, and I'll put this one to the back. So I'm continuously rotating through what I'm using. That way everything is nice and neat, and I know exactly what I've got and what I need. £536. Is that good, Kathy? Dollars? $536. Is that good? You really enjoy watching my vlogs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What is your biggest tip when first starting on a budget? Just don't give up and don't stress if you don't get it right, because it takes a long time to be able to stick to it. Like my food budget, I've got it down, and my personal budget, I've got that down. But as for the household stuff, not always, because I'll think I've got it down and then I'll go and check and Danny's bought something. Like, oh, by the way, like he needed a new chain for his motorbike, and he went and bought it, and then I was like, what the, oh yeah, he's not as great at budgeting as me. So if you're on your own, or you're both really good at budgeting, that does really help. But if one of you are better than the other, you're always trying to compensate. So don't tell Danny I said that, but that's a true story. I wish I could try your cooking. Oh, bless you. 3 adults, 3 meals a day. Yeah, we're 5, but we don't eat 3 meals a day. Or do we? The boys do. And I suppose I eat dinner and supper, so that's like 2. You struggle to do a meal plan. We're a family of 5. Your partner likes cheap and easy meals. So does Danny. Do you know, when I first met Danny, he didn't like meat on the bone. He still doesn't particularly. I'll answer that in a minute. Sorry, I'm distracting. Yeah, he don't eat meat on the bone. He didn't eat proper meat. Like, he didn't eat beef, but he would eat beef burgers. He wouldn't eat pork, but he'd eat sausages. I could go on, you know. He was just used to eating really, really convenience type foods. So, and honestly, he's worse than my kids. But I had to be like, no, I'm not cooking 2 separate meals, and you're an adult, you're not a child. Like, no, you will eat properly. So yeah, I think that's why he has no interest in food. I mean, he appreciates that I cook for him, but when it comes to food, to him it's just calories. It's just, I'm gonna eat to get calories. I think that's why he can't cook, and that's why he'll have like frozen pizza, because he has no interest in good quality food. It's just calories to him. But to me, I appreciate really good quality food. As for growing my channel, I don't know how I grew my channel, because I think I have a small channel in comparison to like Clutterbug, She's on Her Apron. They have huge channels, and I like my little channel, but I've just been consistent. Obviously, when I first started, I had absolutely no subscribers, and I just kept uploading, and people subscribe to me. I've never been like, maybe a couple of times I've said please subscribe, but generally I don't, because people will if they want to. You shouldn't really force people to like subscribe to my channel, make sure you comment, do all the things for me. No, just if people like you and you come across friendly, I think people can see who I am and they subscribe to me. How much of food goes bad before waste? Practically none, but there's always that 1%, you know. So I like to prep as much as possible and get it frozen. So like my peppers, I will chop them up and stick them in the freezer, and then I will only be using what I need. I haven't got carrots this week because Danny's kind of gone off them. But normally with my carrots, I will chop them up and I'll stick them in the fridge, and they keep really, really well in the fridge. Freezing peppers have been a lifesaver. They really are. It's so, because you don't need a whole red pepper for a recipe, do you? You sometimes just need a handful. But I tend to freeze them in 2 separate ways. I'll freeze a green on its own, and then I'll do mixed. Because like for spaghetti bolognese, I'll just use green, and then other recipes I'll use a mix of them. I'm really sorry if I'm missing your comments. Please keep commenting, because they pop up, and then if I'm talking and then I get distracted, I may miss them, but I do apologise if I do. Hi! What's your Insta? It's right.home. I did try and get right at home, but it's already taken. Damn it. So I just had to have right.home. Hi from Australia. Oh, hello. See, this is crazy to me because people from all around the world come and hang out with me. I think it's fantastic. I really do appreciate that. I love your pond. Your garden's looking good. Thank you. Yeah, Danny's out there now still pottering about. I love your videos. Thank you so much. Yeah, I need to do a clean up on the pond again. I think you need to like do 10% on every week to clean it out, to keep it going. But yeah, all my fish are still there. Iron Man's doing fantastic. He's always at the top of the pond. He's not shy. He's really, really friendly. Ollie's really, really happy with Iron Man, bless him. So yeah. Fish still disappearing on you. No, they're all there. Would I do a meet up? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do. Does Danny enjoy being a policeman? Yes, he does. He does. Hello from Dubai. Hello, Tina. He does really enjoy it. Especially the role that he does now, he's a 9 to 5, which is so rare. I mean, and that was only meant to be a temporary position. It was meant to be a 3-month temporary position. But he'd done so well in the position, they kept him on. And that's been for the last almost 2 years. Obviously, the years before that, he was a response officer. So he would go to the 999 calls and that was very, very stressful, and you kind of never know what you're walking into. Call after call after call. But now he does like sort of 9 to 5, and he is a community officer, so he really likes that because he feels like he's with the same community week after week, and he can really invest himself and try and make a difference within his community. And he actually received an award for the work that he done for the community that he's in, so he really likes that. He likes to see it through rather than just be a response officer and trying to sort problems out all the time. But yeah, he does really enjoy it. He's ex-army as well, so that kind of strategy is what he likes. Do you have any holidays planned? I have a caravan holiday planned at the end of July, and that's for a long weekend, so that will be really, really fun. Hi Alison. Would you show us the wardrobe in Cameron's room, please? I'm not sure I'd show you it now because he's a teenager, you know. Is your room a mess?
Yeah.
Yeah, his room's a mess, so maybe...
It's kind of blurry.
Oh, is it blurry?
Yeah.
Oh, if it's blurry, I do apologise. Yeah, maybe when he's cleaned his room, I'll show you. But yeah, it's working out really well, especially the bit where he can pull out and he can do all his studying and stuff like that. He's doing fantastic with his revising, so it was a really, really good thing to do to get his revising done as well. It's coming in great handy for that, isn't it, Cameron?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he said definitely, so yeah. Because of you now, I always shop at Aldi's. What's your favourite shop for dresses, etc.? I love a charity shop, honestly. When's your kids' half term? Next week. So today's their last day, and then they've got a week off. Although next week Cameron is in on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
And Thursday for study sessions at school. That was so clever that Danny made it. Danny is so clever, honestly. When we bought this house, it was a repossession, and he practically rebuilt this house. I'm not even exaggerating. Like this kitchen, half the kitchen from about here was a bathroom, and from here was a hallway, and he knocked it through and made it into the kitchen. And then what is the dining room now was the kitchen of the house. So this was the kitchen, and Danny's dad come to live with us for 4 years because he had dementia and COPD. He really wasn't well, so we built him a wet room, and then he had a kitchen in there, and then he had his bed and his telly. I've got pictures, and he lived here, and I cared for him for 4 years until he sadly passed away. So yeah, so and then obviously once he passed away, we no longer needed it as a granddad room, as we said, a granddad annex. We put it back into a dining room. Yes. Looking forward to starting our bathroom. Yes, hopefully that will be done as the weather turns, because as the weather's warm, we'll stay in the garden and do garden projects. But in that time, I am saving that money. I have a DIY account where all the funding that I can possibly put into that account will go in. So although you're actually not seeing it like in fruition of it actually happening, in the background, that's happening. I've already bought the shower trays, you know. I'm keeping my eye out on anything that I can see, but just nothing that I particularly like has come up. But the money is being saved month after month after month because I don't have the money to just get my bathroom done. So gardening's free, so you know what it's like. During this sunny time of the year, we can get out and we can get the garden done and tidy, and then in that time we'll be saving up for the big project of like the autumn winter to get that bathroom done. Oh, sorry, I missed that. What time is it? It's nearly 2:30, so I need to go and get the kids soon. I like you because you're always so positive and stay active. What's your secret? I'm not always positive. Sometimes I get down, but when I get down, I get real down, and then I'll just sort of like go to my room and have some me time, and everyone just sort of like leaves me alone. But I do try and stay positive. I don't like the kids to see me down. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here now. You don't have to. Cameron, what are you saying, babe? I can just see Cameron saying you don't have to, and I don't know what he's saying. Oh yeah, Cameron has a little YouTube channel, bless him. He was doing it and then he kind of gave up on it. And then he wants to do it and then he gave up on it, bless him. I want to marry someone British. Why is that? Why do you want to marry someone British? I'm interested. Cameron's gonna get all these subscribers, bless him. You're gonna have to start pumping videos out for your Oh, I love Cameron's age, I'll tell you. You know what, when they start growing, I remember like a few years ago I was so sad. Oh, because the voice, bless you. Accents amuse me, honestly, because like it's crazy how people from different areas have different accents. I don't understand it. Like, how can where you live change the sound of your voice? Always throws me. What was I saying? Yeah, a couple of years ago when Cameron first became a teenager, I was like so sad that he was becoming a teenager. I felt like my baby was being ripped away from me. But in honesty, when they get to this age, we get on so well because we can snuggle up and watch telly together, and he can watch things that, I mean, he watches a load of crap, I ain't gonna lie, but we can watch movies and films that are like a 15 and a 16 and have so much time together. I love it. Are you looking forward to your boys dating? No, I'm not gonna like it. I think the worst thing is I'm not gonna want to lose my boys. I'm gonna try and be so welcoming and be like, yes, come in, make yourself at home. But here's the thing, I am a little bit of a clean freak. So if they start bringing their crap into my house and leaving it lying around, I may have to start throwing a tantrum about it. See, that's when I'm not so positive. Because if kids start leaving things lying around, I'm like, no. Because you can see, like, look at my cupboards. Admittedly, I did just put that there. But yeah, I can't be having them leaving their shower stuff all around my bathroom. And I'm going to have to get over that, seriously. You're going through that now, Claire. Oh, I won't be able to cope with it. Oh, Danny's here. Come and say hello, Danny.
I can't, I'm scared.
He's scared. They're just asking about, are we looking forward to the boys bringing girlfriends home?
Oh, don't.
Oh, do you know what? When Cameron had his little girlfriend, Caitlin, what did you like? He was pacing. He's like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
It's not the girlfriend, it's the dads. That's why I'm doing the boxing.
Yeah, but actually Caitlin was lovely. And you know what? They were in the garden playing. And after Danny stopped pacing, he did say, there's a girl laughing in our garden. Because trifle, Danny.
Yeah, no more truffle.
What have we got instead? Yum, yum.
Seeds.
Shall I put him in a bird feeder instead of a packed lunch?
No.
That would be hilarious. You go to work with a bird feeder.
I can't do it.
What made you decide to start YouTube and post the content you do? I think it started off with my Instant Pot because I've always enjoyed cooking and I loved to watch YouTube, and I stopped kind of watching telly and then just started watching more and more YouTube, and then I got my Instant Pot and I wanted to share too. And then as I was doing that, it kind of grew of, what else do you eat? People were saying, what else do you eat? And I was like, well, let me share what I eat weekly. And then it's like, well, you know, I love to budget and I love to save money wherever I can, so let me share that. And then people were like, oh, we want to see you vlogging. So then I started vlogging, and it kind of grew. And then I have shared bits of like hairdressing, because people find out more about you and then they want to know more about that specific part of you. So yeah, it kind of just grew from that, because I do that a lot. It's probably really annoying. I do have a lot of bits of me. I'm quite erratic, but there are lots of elements. I said I was going to go, and then I do that. Will you do more Instant Pot videos, please? Yes, I'll do my chorizo and chicken in rice out of that cookbook. I've kind of altered it a bit, but yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. Right, I'm seriously going to have to go, because I'm going to have to go get these little ones from school, and Danny's on his way out the door to go to work. Do some more lives. I'll try. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. Bye, guys.